Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the pre-production Meet the Cast subseries for Tethered, Bound in a Boundless World. For those of you who don't know me, my name is CJ Voices, also known as Fate's Domain VT. I am a voice actor as well as a VTuber and many other things. And I am the one who, created this series, known as Tethered, and I'll be voicing a lot of different characters in the series, but my main character is Ryuji Nakamura. And I am here today with 3 of the voice actors who will be joining me in this series. So we'll be starting out with Gavin. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Gavin Unleashed. I also go by Covert occasionally when I voice him. I am a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer as well. And I will be voicing Takeru Fujiwara.
Alright. And next we have Luna. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Mewna VT. I also go by Luna. I am a voice actress, VTubing cosplayer, and I voiced the character Kyoko Nakamura.
Alright, and last but not least, we have Catalyst. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Catalyst. I am a voice actress, and I'm going to be voicing Akari Kurigane.
Alright. So, these are the 3 lovely cast members we have for you today, which we will have more in the upcoming episodes of the subseries. Starting with you, Luna, how long have you been doing voice acting?
I recently got into it, maybe for about a month.
About a month, okay. What about you, Gavin?
Technically I've been doing it for about like a year and a half, but I haven't really gotten into it until Tethered started.
Alright. And once again, Catalyst, what about you?
I've been voice acting for like 6 months, but I haven't really done anything.
Okay. So not that long, but nonetheless, have you been a part of any projects, Gavin?
Unless you count skits from your channel, no. I haven't been any part of big projects.
I suppose those count as well. Those are like mini projects, I suppose. Catalyst, how about you? Have you been a part of any projects?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. That means Tethered will be your first. And hopefully it'll be a worthy, I guess, project to be your first. And Luna, what about you? Have you been a part of any projects yet?
Not really.
Alright, so it'll be a first for you as well. Interesting. Moving on to the next question. Who/what inspired you to become a voice actor? And we're going to start with Catalyst.
I kind of just found it. I don't know. I've been wanting to be a voice actor since I was really little, so I kind of guess I found out that I could do this, so now I'm just doing it.
That's fair. What about you, Gavin?
Well, a lot of my friends were doing it, and it was something I've been interested in since Dragon Ball and Naruto were a thing. I'm always like, oh, I feel like I could do that. So started getting into it because a lot of my friends were doing it as well.
Nice. And Luna, what about you?
Well, if I had to say, it would probably be when I was younger. I had a phone that was Stitch voiced and a Minnie Mouse one, and I would always try to do Stitch.
Interesting. Actually, Stitch is a starter for a lot of voice actors, surprisingly. Stitch, Mickey Mouse, Scooby-Doo is also another starter for a lot of people. That's interesting. That's interesting. All glad to see you were all, interested for a while. To our next question. Sorry, my brain is spaced out a little bit. What are you looking forward to, when it comes to this project, when it comes to this series? And we're gonna start with Luna this time.
I'm looking forward to making more friends and hopefully maybe more series to maybe branch into.
Interesting. What about you, Catalyst?
Just meeting new people and having fun.
That's a pretty valid answer, And last but not least, Gavin.
I'm gonna say meeting the rest of the cast and like getting to know everybody, and then just being able to actually get into the voice acting of it too.
Alright. Now, from the little that you know about your characters, what is your first impression of them? What are your first thoughts? And I think I'm gonna start with Gavin, since he knows the most about his character.
I love my character. I'm ready for everybody to see what he's all about. Because in my opinion, I think out of knowing a lot of the characters, I think he's like number 3 in the show.
Interesting. What about you, Catalyst?
I really like my character. She's really cute, and I enjoyed like reading all like about her.
That's fair. She is a very adorable character. And now Luna, what about you?
I think the thing that I would say that I like the most about her is that she kind of sounds like a brother. What's it call it? Like has a brother complex. She has a brother complex.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. I guess in a way she does.
Nice.
Well, we're gonna take a break on asking those kinds of questions, and we're gonna go back to what you guys said you do. So we're gonna start with Gavin. So please remind everyone what it is that you actually do.
I do YouTubing and streaming on Twitch.
Okay, and regarding streaming on Twitch, what goes into, for you personally, being a streamer on Twitch? What do you do specifically on Twitch?
I do gaming mainly, but to get into it, I just gotta try to have a good mindset going into it. Even if I don't, I try to get myself into a good mindset before I start stream. Just to make people happy.
That's good. Catalyst, what did you say that you do?
Voice acting.
Okay, and for the 6 months that you've been doing voice acting, what have you done specifically so far? Or like, what do you do when going into a new voice role?
I find if it's like a specific character, I look them up and I like study them, like everything I can about them, and then I like listen to their voice and like try to mimic it a lot, so like I can feel their voice.
Interesting. I actually do the same. And now moving on to Luna. What about you? What did you say you do?
I'm a VTuber cosplaying voice actress.
Okay, there's a lot to hit in that one. What do you do when you do your VTubing? What do you do specifically for VTubing? What goes into it and whatnot?
Well, I have a PNG model of a character that I have kind of designed by an app that I use, and I use it to talk and stream with.
Interesting, interesting. Okay. Moving on to the next question. What are your goals or aspirations regarding being a VTuber, Luna? What are your goals and aspirations?
To be a what's it called? A comfort streamer.
Interesting, interesting. And can you explain to everyone what a comfort streamer is? For those of them who don't know.
Someone that helps you relax, someone who makes you feel calm and just help you out.
Nice, nice. I do personally enjoy watching comfort streamers every now and then. It's a nice way to kick back and relax. But moving on to Catalyst, what are your goals and aspirations regarding being a voice actor?
I'm not really sure.
What was that?
I
Could you
just
repeat that?
kind of needed something to do. I'm not sure what it's gonna like come to in the future.
Interesting, interesting. And what about you, Gavin? What are your goals and aspirations regarding being a Twitch streamer?
I just want to make people laugh at the end of the day. I want the community to become a safe spot for people when they get out of school or out of work. They'll be like, oh, let me go turn on Gavin Unleashed because I need a laugh today.
That's fair, that's fair. Now, back to the topic of voicing. I'm gonna start with Gavin. What would you say is the hardest part about being a voice actor? Whether it's the voicing itself or being in the community of voice actors, what would you say is the actual hardest part?
For me personally, finding the voice to fit the character. I feel as though, if it's a newer character, or just if it's already a character that exists, trying to figure out that voice and getting it perfect to where you like it is the hardest part.
That's fair, that's fair. What about you, Catalyst? What is the hardest part about being a voice actor for you?
Making sure that the person that I voice their characters for is satisfied with like the things that I give them.
That is a very difficult part of being a voice actor, actually. As it's probably, in generalized terms, the hardest part of being a voice actor is giving satisfactory results. And what about you, Luna? What do you find being the hardest part of being a voice actor?
I'm gonna steal Gavin's answer because that was what I was gonna say too.
No, that's fair, that's fair. It's a pretty generalized
That's
answer.
fair.
Finding the right voice to fit the character is a hard part of voice acting. So that's a fair answer as well. And now to our last question. What is it that you love about being a voice actor, or that you hope to do because you love that side of voice acting specifically? And we're gonna start with Catalyst.
I like bringing my characters to life. Like, I don't know, just embracing the I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get what you're saying. I get
I
what you're
just
saying.
yeah.
And I do feel the same way as well. I love bringing characters to life. It's a sensational feeling that I get when I voice a character, especially one that's like not in an anime yet, so it doesn't have a voice yet. I love voicing those kind of characters because it leaves a lot to the creativity and the imagination. But moving on to Luna, what is it that you love so much about being a voice actor?
This is gonna sound a little weird to me, but I like to try and make it so the audience will get attached, and that way you'll get even more sad if they are killed off.
No, that's fair. Emotional attachment is fair. And Gavin, what about you? What is it that you love about being a voice actor? Or an aspect of voice acting that you love?
you kind of take off what you said, where like you're finding the character, especially if it hasn't already been voiced, finding that voice and then making that character like a well-loved character.
It is a amazing feeling to have. But that would be the end of the questions. I'm going to let you each, in order, shout out your main pages, whether you have a Twitch or YouTube or Twitter or Patreon. Go ahead and shout those out, starting with Gavin.
Alright, shout out my Twitch. You can go find me on Twitch at Gavin_Unleashed.
Alright, Catalyst.
Don't think I have any.
Yeah, you have a Twitch that you recently started streaming on.
I'm pretty small.
It's fine, it's fine.
Shut yourself up.
Do I say that on there?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. It's Catalyst_9 lives at Twitch.
Alright, and what about you, Luna?
You can find me either on Twitch or YouTube as Mewna VT.
Right. And once again, for those of you who don't really know who I am, you can find me on YouTube as CJ Voices, or you can find me on Twitch as Fates Domain VT. But thank you all for joining me during this Meet the Cast video. It was very fun, and I can't wait till we do the second sub-series, which will be the mid-production Meet the Cast series, which will be a bit more developed since you'll know a lot more about your character and you'll have some experience by that point. But thank you all for joining me. I enjoyed having you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure you go check out their pages. Go follow them on Twitch, YouTube, whatever you'd like to follow them on. I will have everything linked down below, and it's also going to be on the screen. So, you'll be fine. You should be able to find it. If I make a spelling error, someone please correct me in the comments, because my brain isn't that good at spelling sometimes. But thank you all for joining, and I hope to see you all during the next Meet the Cast video. Have a good night, everyone.